Sande Charles with FanRag Sports, joined with Tigers prospect Kristen Stewart. Okay, Kristen, gotta talk. Who's your role model in baseball?
That's a tough one. I love watching a lot of different players. Ken Griffey Jr. He's one of the best hitters. Best outfielders. Out there. I was a big fan of Mark McGwire growing up, just because of his power and all the stuff he brought to the table that way. So,
who would you say you try and mimic your game after?
I wouldn't try to mimic against one exact person, but I really like Ken Griffey Jr., what he brought to the table every day. So,
do you have, what's the craziest or best kind of minor league story that you can remember?
Oh, wow. Well, this year our whole season was on the road, 5 minutes up the street in Lakeland, Florida. You see a lot of different characters there in Lakeland. It's a small little town, but you see a lot of funny stuff, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I know that they're fans. Fans get wild, and any fan you can remember that really heckle you the most?
In pro ball, no, but in college, yes. Yeah. I got heckled pretty bad in college, especially at other big SEC rival schools. So, Arkansas is one of the worst places I got heckled. So
they just sit out there and they just yell at you and taunt you.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Now, I do know that one of the heckles that they call you Bella,
right.
Kristen Stewart, and she is a famous actress as well, Kristen Stewart. How is that, and how do you handle kind of that?
Honestly, when I'm hitting or I'm in the outfield, I'm kind of zoned in, so you really just block that type of stuff out. I honestly don't hear it, but I come back to the dugout and they're like, you hear that? So.
At first, you're probably like, who are they yelling for?
Exactly.
Okay, just a little quick game. So she was in Twilight. Can you name her love interest in the movie?
Is it Jacob?
Yes, that's one of them, right? And then there's another vampire. Edward?
Edward, yeah.
Not a big Twilight fan?
No, not at all.
No. What is, and just on a serious note, kind of probably an exciting day for you, draft day. Kind of walk me through what happened.
That day, I honestly wasn't even trying to think about it. I was laying in bed, watching Netflix, honestly. My parents were watching the draft in their room, and I get a text from my agent saying, are you ready? And I just flipped it on, just thinking all right, I guess I'll get. And then I hear my mom scream because the computer lagged compared to the TV before they said the name, and right when I heard her scream, I just knew my name was called. And so it was a real surreal moment, just always growing up wanting to play pro ball and finally getting the opportunity by the Tigers, which I was very thankful for. So,
who was the first person you called or text?
First person I called was my grandmother. Mm-hmm. Yep. And she not a big baseball fan, but she understood everything I told her, and she was just ecstatic and happy for me because she knew I love baseball.
Now, are there any superstitions that you do on a daily basis?
I always put my left sock on before my right. Same as McMahon. So I guess something I've always done. Never change that up. So
never. So not even if you have a bad day or anything, it's always left and right.
Always left and right. If it's a bad day, switch BGs, bat, something, but never the socks.
Never the socks.
Never the socks.
Well, thank you so much for Kristen Stewart. I'm Sande Charles with FanRag Sports.